What's going on YouTube? MrAGeezie here bringing you Pokemon X and Y multi-battle with my dog Prosper here. You may see her and hear her in the background. Do me a favor before we go ahead and start this video. Hit that like button and share this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's try to go ahead and hit 50 likes for this video. It'd be great, guys. See how fast we can do that. Maybe I will go ahead and release another video. Just let me know. Alright, anyways, we got Gengar, we've got Arcanine, we've got Milotic for Sean, we've got Scizor, Hydreigon, and another Milotic for Nick. I'm running with my Heatran, my Gyarados, and Talonflame, and Acire's running with Umbreon, Sylveon, and Vaporeon. So, looking forward to this multi-battle. How is it going to turn out? Nobody knows, but all I know is that I'm really looking forward to it. So, here we go, getting ready. Oh man, Nick and Sean issued a challenge. Here we go. Nick's going to send out Milotic, and Sean's going to send out Milotic. So, they send out these water pokes, one of them shiny, and this is very unfortunate for me because I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Heatran, and the Umbreon's going to come out from my partner. So immediately, I don't want to stick around for these Milotics because I am kind of SOL if I stay in, so womp womp. Don't want that to happen. So I'm going to switch out, send in my Gyarados, who's a water type, so he'll be able to resist a water attack. Loki's going to go ahead and run Protect, which is a smart idea. That way he can do a little bit of scouting, which actually turns out good. Here comes a Surf. It's not going to be effective against his partner, and it's not going to be effective against me. Luckily, Umbreon used Protect. Now, this Milotic is going to go ahead and run Ice Beam. Now, that's actually going to do neutral damage against me because I'm actually part flying. So, yeah, neutral damage there. We find out Milotic here has a little bit of lefties, so it's getting that lefty recovery. One Milotic decides that, hey, I'm not going to do much damage. Let's go ahead and switch out, and brings in the Gengar. Gengar ready to go. It's shiny, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get a Dragon Dance off, try to see if I can buff up my speed, because I don't think anybody's going to take me out this one turn. This one turn, I'm hoping not anyways. Here comes a Scald from this Milotic, trying to get that burn damage. Hits the Umbreon, hits it hard, and it does get the burn damage. So Loki was burned, but it's got the Synchronize, so Milotic all of a sudden gets the burn. Plus, look at this. We've got the Lumberry to heal off his own burn. So now we're going to go ahead and have this Foul Play. It's not going to do much damage. I'm actually very surprised it went to Milotic and it didn't go to Gengar. Of course, he didn't know that was going to be Gengar in the first place, but it would have been amazing if it was. So anyways, Gengar is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and turn into Mega Gengar here. Look at that white, shiny Mega Gengar. Wow, it actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. Alright, so Mega Gengar is on the field. I'm going to go ahead and run Waterfall. Try to see if we can go ahead and get this Gengar out of here with my +1. And Gengar is out. So Gengar done and out. Don't have to worry about him or +2, whatever you want us to call it. Plus I've got the Moxie still, so I'm going to go ahead and get my attack boosted some more. Milotic's going to go ahead and use Haze. That's actually a very smart idea that kept me from sweeping because all of a sudden my stats are returned back to normal. Here comes a Foul Play on the Milotic. Does a little bit of damage. Here comes the lefties, but he's going to get that nullified by the burn that's coming up here. Here comes the burn. It's basically just go back up and go back down. And yeah, here comes the next poke. It's Arcanine. So I can take out the Arcanine pretty easily. The Arcanine, of course, could extreme speed and do a whole bunch of different things. So we don't want that to happen here. Milotic's going to go ahead and withdraw. Our goal is to try to take out one side so we don't have to worry about it. Here comes Hydreigon, who's going to be super strong. Loki's withdrawn, so that leaves me to be the only one that could attack, really. So in comes Aquarius, this water type. And I'm guessing he was doing that to go ahead and attack, maybe? Here comes the extreme speed on Aquarius. Aquarius takes that pretty well. Here comes the waterfall on the Arcanine. And of course it's going to do a hefty amount of damage. But not enough to take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and get hurt by Rocky Helmet, which surprises me that he has that. But it's a good strategy. Good strategy to have. So here comes the lefties. Now at this point we got to figure out what's going on. Now since that haze happened, I am no longer the fastest poke. So that Dark Pulse is going to hit Vaporeon. I'm going to go ahead and run a Waterfall just to take out the Arcanine. Arcanine done and out. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Yes, I take the Rocky Helmet damage, but that's a sacrifice worth doing to go ahead and get that side out. So now we've got another Moxie boost, and now without the Milotic in to run Haze, I'm okay with that. So anyways, here comes the Toxic against the Hydreigon, being the last poke out there. Hydreigon's going to be badly poisoned. Vaporeon's going to get a little bit of recovery here with that lefties. And yeah, Hydreigon's going to take that poison damage. Which is totally okay, but as you can see, it didn't do much at all. So here comes that Milotic, trying to get rid of this side, because if I get rid of this Milotic, we're down to 1-on-2. Here comes the Dark Pulse, though. Attacks me, realizes I'm a big threat now, and takes me out, which is very unfortunate, because I was really hoping to use that +1. So here comes the Dragon Pulse on this Vaporeon. It's actually going to do quite a bit, even though he's especially defensive. That does a lot more than it probably should have. So here comes the Toxic damage on the Milotic. gets that poison going. And I'm going to go ahead and, well, he's going to get lefties here. And all these folks are going to take some poison damage now. Wow, poison everywhere. Poison, bam, done and out. And here comes another poison, bam, right here for the Miltic. And of course, there's Prosper, bam, right down here. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and send out my Town Flame. That's right, it's time to Brave Bird everything. Here comes Brave Bird, going straight for the Miltic. See if I can take it out and eliminate that side so we can just worry about one side. Bam, here comes Brave Bird, and oh my gosh, I realize it is a physically bulky Miltic. Luckily, I avoid the Stone Edge, but I'm not going to be able to avoid this Surf, and Surf is going to wreck me. Oh my goodness, wreck me. Man, I somehow survive. Aquarius is going to go ahead and use Wish, which is going to help his poke out no matter what he does afterwards, unless he gets knocked out for some reason. Now, here comes a little bit of lefties, so he's going to be good to go. The poison damage on Hydreigon's finally starting to really show its effects. He's got a Citrus Berry though, so it's going to put him back right up to health, basically. I'm very surprised he didn't withdraw at this point. Miltic's going to take that poison damage, and now I'm just going to go ahead and get ready to Brave Bird everything. My partner is going to withdraw that Vaporeon, send out Navi. Navi, of course, is his Sylveon, ready to go. But I'm still going to Brave Bird everything. In this case, I'm going to Brave Bird this Miltic. I figure I'm going to probably go ahead and get knocked out, but I'll be able to eliminate one side of the field. So there goes Miltic going down and out. I'm going to go ahead and go down and out as well. But got my main job done, and that was to eliminate one side of the field, which is going to make it a whole lot easier for the rest of us. Or, yeah, for the rest of the battle. Here comes the Dark Pulse. Not very effective. Sylveon's looking really good. And at this point, Hydreigon's going to take this poison damage. Like I said, I'm very surprised he didn't just withdraw this last turn, because now he's down to half health. He would have been up in a good position. I'm going to go ahead and send out my Heatran. Now, I've got two different Heatrans. I've got a physically bulky one, and I've got a physical set, and I've got a special set. This particular Heatran is a special set one. Miltic's going to come back out here, which is a super strong counter to me. I'm going to go ahead and run my Hidden Power. It's not going to be very effective against Miltic. This Hidden Power particularly is, well, I don't want to say. Never mind. Here comes a Moonblast on this Miltic. It's going to do quite a bit of damage on it, not enough to take it out. Restoring a little bit from lefties, but here comes that burn damage against to nullify it. And now we're at our next turn. I'm going to go ahead and use Earth Power. Figure it's going to be my best chance to do a decent amount of damage, and it is enough to take out Miltic. So Miltic goes down and out. Now we're looking at this last poke on this team, Scizor. Here comes Scizor. Now Scizor is going to be super strong against this Sylveon. However, he's not going to be as strong against me unless he's got superpower, which of course could be the case. You never know. You never know. Anyways, here comes a Bullet Punch, going straight for the Sylveon, trying to get it knocked out. It does a massive amount of damage, but not enough to take it out. I'm going to go ahead and run my Stab Flamethrower. That's going to sizzle this Scizor out. Scizor is going to cook from the inside out and be done. So Scizor goes down. Now he uses Moonblast. Nobody there. Hydreigon's going to come in, and now we've got a Dragon right here, ready to take an attack. Here comes a Flamethrower on Navi. Unfortunately, it knocks her out, so that means that no Moonblast for Navi, which would have been epic. So I'm going to use Hidden Power. My Hidden Power, now I'll go ahead and mention it, is Ice. That's going to be super effective on Hydreigon, and that's going to be a crit. It's a crit. There you go. A tribute to Shady Penguin there. And that's going to be the battle. So yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, hit that like button, share this video, and let me know what you think about it in the comment section. What could Sean and Nick have done to turn this battle around? I really like hearing what y'all think they could have done, because then, you know what? That gets us to theory mining. We can think, hey, you know, there was a way they could have won. Rather than just look here at the start and be like, oh, it's done, it's over. Because there is always a way a team can win. Of course, you got to have the right moveset, but you never know. You never know. Alright guys, well, until next time, GZ Army, thank you for coming out here. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video, and check out all my other videos and playlists, guys. Until then, catch them all, guys.